Method of puzzle piece coding. First, representatives of anti-cultism select a region where, according to their goals and objectives, it will be strategically advantageous to create a school shooting incident. The organization and planning of such a terrorist act in the chosen region happen long before the actual event, usually from 1 to 3 years, depending on the significance and importance of the event for them. The coding of a teenager to carry out an armed attack is done remotely, using the method of subliminal information embedding through mass media and the internet. To create a new school shooting, they use a method of puzzle piece coding, that is, a method of covert manipulation by directing multiple waves of information coding. Each wave individually contains specific embedded messages that, like puzzle pieces, come together in the depths of the potential shooter's subconscious. Only when these pieces combine do they activate the program to commit mass murder. As a result of this activation, the individual goes through with the crime, while to an observer, it appears as if it was their personal decision. No one met with them, directly incited them, or helped them prepare. They didn't even discuss the topic with anyone. In reality, they act as a biorobot, guided by a skilled hand to carry out a premeditated criminal plan. This segmentation of manipulative embeds into several waves of information delivery is intentional and serves the purpose of precise targeting. Since a school shooting requires one, at most 2 perpetrators, the waves of information coding affect thousands of people. Some of these people may even feel an impulse to act on the commands, but not everyone can cross the line into committing mass murder. Therefore, to narrow down the target zone and activate a suitable potential shooter, a cross-sectional information attack is conducted. It consists of several information deliveries, each containing specific embeds that can bypass the critical control of the conscious mind and penetrate directly into the subconscious. Once there, these embeds come together like a puzzle to form a cohesive picture of the future crime. This image becomes a dominant intrusive thought, pushing the individual towards committing mass murder. When planning the next school shooting, representatives of anti-cultism first study the demographics of the target school, their interests, and popular internet and media resources among them. Then, by placing materials on these media resources, considering trends in the teenage environment, they launch multiple waves of information coding that contain hidden embeds. Moreover, these infected messages are typically spaced out over time, meaning they don't necessarily need to be released into the information space simultaneously. The key is that they all superpose in the perception of a specific individual. Their combination in the potential shooter's subconscious triggers the command to execute the implanted program. The initial information coding attacks have a broad range of impact. The final wave of the attack and additional corrective measures are carried out directly within the target school. These give the start command to the shooter. Representatives of anti-cultism first launch preparatory waves of information coding, followed by targeting and activating waves. This series of precautionary measures allows them to control the exact number of perpetrators of a terrorist attack and the quality of its execution. The first preparatory wave, which serves as the foundation for the subsequent layering of all puzzle piece embeds into a single picture, is the glorification of previous school shooting perpetrators. The primary factor that representatives of anti-cultism exploit here is the human desire for fame.